So I was admiring your great work at the exhibition area of all the wonderful things that Gallup is doing, especially with this forum. Why don't you tell us something about that first?
Sure. Well, since in 2006 we began an annual study of global opinion. We interview typically in 140 to 150 countries each year around the world. This is part of a 100-year study. We took the advice and counsel of some very famous Nobel laureate economists when we were designing the instrument. So Daniel Kahneman and Angus Deaton, who both received the Nobel laureate for economics. We work with major United Nations organizations as well as NGOs and university professors and institutes, and it's been put to use to make policy changes that have shown real change. And we have 4 measures that are official statistics for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals as well.
So as you know, this is the 4th World Data Forum, and you've been there since the very beginning,
Yes,
the first one.
Yeah.
So what do you see is different, for this forum comparing to the previous ones?
Yeah, so we began in South Africa, and I think in Cape Town, they're trying to get a feel for exactly how the flow of the program should go and what organizations should be there. It's become increasingly more professionalized. People come with real goals and an agenda to share, and the kinds of data that are being presented are showing that impact that relates to the UN and the goals of the UN, I think, much more clearly now. And looking at how the forum itself is, increasingly, it's much more professionalized as well with each iteration. In South Africa, we had to bring our own sort of materials. In Dubai, they sort of created these booths that you could have everything there already. And now in China, it's that and then more.
Last question is that you've been at this exhibition area, so you are able to see all the wonderful work that others are doing as well. So what impressed you the most so far?
Well, gosh, I think I had a really fun time looking at China's displays on how they're using big data for effective policies within China. And I met a wonderful woman who's in charge of Guangdong's agriculture statistics. And she was showing how they are using agricultural statistics to keep head counts on the pig population and how they're using that actually to prevent cross disease contamination from chickens to pigs, pigs to humans. So they are using technology where they chip the pigs. They're using geosatellites to do estimations of populations, and they're also using it to do a better job of coordinating the farmers' interactions with the animals to reduce the risk of pigs getting sick and humans getting sick. So I thought that was kind of unusual, interesting, and unique.
Yes,
so
fascinating case, and thank you for sharing us, today with all
Sure.
your, perspectives and thoughts.
I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Jerry.